exactly. Well, you hear all the noise around you. You see maybe all the people around you. We're here to do magic. But wait, there is no magic. That's how it ended. It's no magic. No magic. How can there be no magic in a show called The Magicians? But we're about to talk to everybody in the cast. We're going to talk to Sera Gamble, John McNamara, and you are going to ask them what?
I'm going to ask them what their favorite color is. So stay tuned.
That's magical. Stay tuned for those magical questions right here on the Geek Speak Show.
You heard it here first.
The Geek Speak Show at San Diego Comic-Con 2017 with the executive producers of The Magicians from SyFy, Sera Gamble, John McNamara. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. How's your Comic-Con going?
Good. Fun.
I love Comic-Con.
It's not your first one. You've been there before.
Yeah.
When you guys come, do you get a chance to walk around and enjoy the atmosphere?
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to take. It's a lot of humanity to take in, but I love it. I feel like I'm among my people.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
Now, so let's talk season 2. It's over now. Ended on a big cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the question obviously is, how can you have a show called The Magicians with no magic?
Well, it's like you have this series of movies about Mad Max, right?
Yeah.
And what does he do? He drives. And what is there none of? Gas. Makes good drama. The less there is of something, the better the drama is going to be.
Exactly.
Never thought of it that way, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, so a lot of the characters that went through a lot of different journeys from the first one. All the fans talk about it. Penny. It's like, did you guys say before you started, you know what, let's cut his hands off, let's put him back on, and let's not give him the use of it? How did you come up with the idea? Let's do that, the Penny this season.
Well, he loses his hands get bitten off by the beast in the book.
Yeah.
So we knew we were going to take away his hands. And then we knew we had to, just for production, figure out how we were going to deal with the actor. Are we going to have a VFX shot every time his arm is in the shot?
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, it started to be funny to us to chop him off more than once. So we thought we would just keep chopping him off all season long.
Yeah, so I know you can't say too much, but what can we expect for season 3?
Well, I mean, there's
You said fairies, right?
We said fairies, yeah. The fairies are occupying Fillory. There will be a boat, a magical boat. Season 3 is one of those beautiful story no-brainers where everybody needs magic, nobody has it, so there is a quest to get magic back, and that's the season, essentially. You get to watch our characters try to get magic when they don't have any magic to get magic with. So it's been fun. Mm-hmm. It's a good season.
Yeah, and we'll all find out what that is when season 3 kicks off.
Yeah.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
The Geek Speak Show at San Diego Comic-Con, talking to Jason Ralph. Jason, how you doing?
Pretty swell, thank you.
No, you've been to one of these before, right?
Yes,
Comic-Con?
this is our third.
Yeah. Do you guys get a chance to walk around, or is it just to the panel and back to the hotel?
Unfortunately not. The only thing I see is like the bowels of the hotels and the dumpsters like underneath as they like whisk us from interview to interview. But
you feel the love when
I feel the love, and I can smell all your trash, and I think it's glorious.
Actually, I think that's the people waiting in line for Holly.
Yeah.
It actually has a name. It's called Confunk.
Oh, it's the Confunk.
Yeah, that's what. So if you ever hear somebody say it, Confunk, they're not talking about a group or band.
Sure.
It's the real thing.
Cool.
I don't know where that came from.
I'll learn to avoid it. Thanks.
Yeah. It's not that you can. It just. So let's talk a little bit about season 2. Ended on the big cliffhanger. No magic. So,
No magic.
I mean, how's that going to work?
Well, a little magic.
Yeah. Maybe you saw a little snap.
We see a little spark.
Yeah.
You know, that means something. We're like hot on the prowl. Season 3 starts off like 10 days after season 2 ends. One of the most like exciting things about the like idea of loss of magic is that we've kind of sprinkled in throughout the seasons this idea that like all of like the great inventors of like our world, of like the real world, like Nikola Tesla and Einstein, that we say that they were magicians. So what happens if the inventions of these magicians begin to fail? Like, do the airplanes start dropping out of the sky? Does the internet still work? Does electricity work? Was that magic? Like, is there like is most of technology and the way we live our lives rooted in the idea of magic? and that like the Muggle world was sort of like living off of it without knowing that they were.
Yeah.
I like that idea of this like sort of like global energy crisis.
Yeah. Did you read the books before you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Lev's been on our show even before the TV show.
Oh, cool.
So we've been following it since then, and we talked about that. How that's how we approached it actually. How he was going to treat magic as a thing, an actual thing. And like you said, now it's gone.
A utility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I know he also visits you guys sometimes. So do you try to get some secrets? Like, hey, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, Lev, I think Lev kind of like removed himself from those kinds of conversations. I think he lets our showrunners kind of do what they're going to do. I think he gave his heart and his soul to these books. And I think he's happy to see now kind of like what we take from it and what it becomes.
Yeah.
I always get afraid when Lev comes to set just because I don't want to like disappoint him. And so I like love these books and I love the characters so much, and it's like mostly fear-based when he's around.
Yeah, so we'll see where it goes when season 3 comes back.
Yep.
Jason.
Yeah, thanks so much.
What's up, guys? This is Lex Payton. We're here with the Geek Speak Show. Once again, this is Comic-Con 2017, and I'm here with the lovely cast of The Magicians. How are you two doing today?
Pretty great.
Pretty good.
Pretty. Awesome. Good to know. Anyways, I really want to know how your experience at Comic-Con has been, because this is probably not your first time here, right?
This is our second time in San Diego, and it's nice to come back and kind of know the ropes a little bit. It's still exciting, and we're at ease at this point, I think, because we've had a long day, and it just feels good at this point.
I love it in San Diego. I lived here for 2 years, so it's always fun to come back.
Awesome.
Yeah. And like, there's just a casual element to Comic-Con that's always fun and makes you feel at ease. And it's people that like love the content that they're coming to watch, and so you feel the love.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? It's like it's your audience, so that's what's cool about it.
Exactly. How has your life changed over the past 2 seasons being on The Magicians?
Man, everybody was like starting to get recognized, and I never was, because Margot's got like all this makeup on like I have right now. And I don't really wear as much in my everyday life, but I was going on my honeymoon to Tahiti, and like pretty much everyone on the plane was like, "Oh my God, you're Margot!" So in that sense, that's changed.
Nice.
For me, my responsibility on the show has, and both of us, I think, has increased as the seasons have progressed, and I would say that taught me a lot about how to really kind of hold space on set and really like power through those really long days, and just it's been a great learning curve for me, and I've really enjoyed it. So
nice.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been taking.
Awesome. So the days have been like super long.
Oh yeah, I mean,
sorry to interrupt you.
we shoot from about between 12 and 17-hour days, depending on the day.
Gosh.
So yeah.
Hours got me to quit smoking, though. I couldn't keep up with it anymore, so
there you
may
go.
have saved my life.
Yeah.
So there's a benefit there, I guess. Something good came out of it. Nice. So for maybe someone who hasn't seen the show before, can you just briefly explain your characters?
Oh, sure, yeah. Elliot's a magical, aesthetic dandy-inspired literary figure who has created a collage of influences into his aesthetic persona.
Nice
That's
word
terrible.
usage.
I'm sorry.
It was fine.
I play a My Little Pony.
She's a My Little Pony, and I'm a dandy from heaven and hell.
Great. I love it. That's definitely unique word usage we definitely have not heard before. So
There you
thank
go.
you for that.
Okay.
Awesome.
We
Well,
saved
thank you
it.
so much for talking
Thank
to
you
me.
for having
I
us.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'll be your mic holder for the rest of Comic-Con. Okay.
So here we are at San Diego Comic-Con for a magical press conference. Well, there's no magic now. That's how it ended.
Yeah, magic is dead.
Yeah. With us is Oliva Taylor-Dudley. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Fantastic. A little tired. Have you been to these Comic-Cons
Yeah,
before?
I've done quite a few of them now, and I'm exxhausted, but it's still energizing to be around the fans and to hear their stories and stuff. So
Yeah, especially
so fun.
now into the second season, going into the third, and they love the characters and know what they are.
Yeah, everyone's settled in. Everyone has really educated questions, and yeah, it's really fun now. Season 3 is a whole new ball.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about season 2 because Alice went on quite a journey on that one. So now that it's done, talk a little bit about that one.
Season 2 was so much fun. I was a little skeptical. I mean, when I signed on for the pilot, I knew the fate of Alice in the books, so I was wondering when her death would actually happen, and I didn't think it would happen in like the first few episodes of season 2. So I was a little scared I wasn't going to be on the show, but our amazing writer, directors, and showrunners, they all had such brilliant way of keeping Alice on the show, which gave me a great acting exercise of seeing what it was like to be like 20 different versions of Alice as Niffin and torturing Jason Ralph. And I don't know, I had so much fun. That's kind of the character. Yeah, so much fun. Before every take, I would like poke the back of his neck as a Niffin and like blow into his ear and drive him nuts, because that's what it would feel like to have Niffin Alice on your back.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was fun as an actor, but on screen, which one did you like playing more, the from season 1, the nice Alice, or the really bad Alice?
It's tough because I fell in love with the nice Alice, and that's something I rarely get an opportunity to play. And so I love that version of her. But no, I love playing Niffin Alice. It's so much more fun, so much freedom, and they let me do whatever I want. And I try to be as specific as possible about it. And yeah, no, I'd love to be Niffin. I kind of miss it. But we'll see.
Has 3 gone in production yet or not yet?
Yeah, we just started shooting in Vancouver this last week. So I was shooting like the day I flew down here. I filmed the scene and then had to get on a plane and fly down here. So yeah, we're going.
I know you can't tell us a lot, but tease what we can expect in season 3.
I think season 3 is going to be fascinating. I mean, we're still getting the script, so we're still learning what it's going to be. But you know, we get these characters grow every season so much, whether they grow into good people or bad people, it doesn't matter. They change so much, and to get to see that version of them with no magic is going to be fascinating. And there's no magic in the real world either, which is going to have a lot of complications. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Alice is pissed off. That's all I know this season. I'm going in real angry.
So we'll have to wait what happens in season 3. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.